Hey math kids, today we're going to talk about the regression line of x against y, and we're given this data. It's how many eggs chickens lay in a fortnight based on how much feed we feed them measured in kilograms. So what we need to do for this one, we need to type all this data into our stats menu. So stats, let's see, and then go to edit. I've already typed it all in. Then we go back to stats, go to calc. This time we want to do a linear regression line. Now, we've already done this in a previous video, but this time we want to do y comma x, and the reason why we do this is because we can more precisely measure the number of eggs than we can the amount of feed. And so if you ever have a y value that's easier to be precise with, we want to use this method. And so I'm just going to do y, which is my L2, comma L1, which was my x. Then I'm going to hit enter, and it's going to give me my equation. So notice that it's ax plus b, and so my slope is 0.142, and my b is 0.060. So we're going to get y is equal to 0.142 x plus 0.0603. Three significant figures on both of those. Now the other thing I'm going to do, because I did y comma x instead of x comma y, is I'm going to rewrite this by swapping the x and the y. Okay, so we don't need that anymore. Okay, from here, they want us to find the quantity of feed required for a chicken to lay a dozen eggs. So that means our y values are our eggs, and so we just need to plug in a 12. And go to my calculator. So I get 0.142 times 12 plus 0.0603, and I get 1.7643. But if I just write three significant figures, I get 1.76. And that would be kilograms of feed to give us 12 eggs in a fortnight. Okay, now the next thing, the number of eggs laid in a fortnight by a hen that ate 1.2 kilograms. So once again, we're just going to use this thing, but we're going to say 1.2. We're going to plug in an x value and then solve for the y value. Okay, so we just subtract this from both sides. So if I do 1.2 minus 0.0603, I get 1.1397. 1.1397. Okay, now we're going to divide both sides by 0.142. Go to the calculator, divide that last answer by 0.142. We get 8.03, which we're going to round to the nearest whole egg because it doesn't make sense past that. So y is equal to 8 eggs. So in other words, if we feed them 1.2 kilograms, we expect to get about 8 eggs in a fortnight. If you have additional questions, please come to MathLab. Until then, calculator.